Hi guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene and today, my friends, we are making steak fajitas. Absolutely amazing, really easy to put together, great, family friendly, delicious meal that I was so eager to share with you as I make it. I have made it quite a few times. I do it my own little style, so it's not exactly authentic. It's a Mexican recipe, but it is dynamite, so you can have it with rice. However you plate it, it is absolutely divine. So now let's begin as I walk over to the very basic ingredients to get started. Okay, my friends, here are the ingredients. I have here 4 pounds of chuck bone steak, but I removed the bone and I cut it up into strips. I have here pepper to taste. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of my homemade sazon. You should make this if you haven't already. It is absolutely amazing, but if not, you can use the store-bought, and you can use 1 packet of that. I have here store-bought taco seasoning that doesn't have any salt. I prefer it that way so that I can control the amount of salt in my dishes. If you would like to see a homemade version, please let me know down below. I have some salt to taste. I might use an extra lime depending how I feel. And right here I have beautiful colors of sweet bell peppers. I have the green one, the yellow one, the red one, orange, and a large Spanish onion. And then right here I'm going to be making my marinade. And right here I have 6 large cloves of garlic, but you can use less if you're not such a garlic fan like I am. I have here about a half a cup of fresh cilantro. And right here I have 4 scallions, 1 lime that I cut in half, and I have a half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, and that is all. That is it. That's all you're gonna need to get this started. Alright guys, now let's begin. Let's begin preparing our marinade. Alright guys, so now let's start on our marinade. Now I'm just gonna break these in half. My scallions, they're gonna provide the nice flavor. They have an onion flavor to it, but they're not overpowering, so it is perfect. And of course, our fresh cilantro. This is going to be in one amazing dish. Garlic. Now I'm going to squeeze in my lime. Oh, look at this lime. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm done with my 1 lime. And now I'm just going to put in my marinade is all blended through. Take this out and show you how it looks. It is nice, green and chunky, just the way I like it, and it smells, oh my god, absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to pour it in a separate little bowl for now. And then we are going to get going in our meat. So I'm going to show you how I season it. Okay guys, now let's begin. Right here I have chuck bone-in steak. This is my favorite steak to make this with, and I do have a video on how to bake this steak as well. I have a perfectly delicious, easy weeknight dinner steak recipe that you should definitely give it a try. But okay, so let's talk about the steak. You can use sirloin, you can use rib eye steak, but those are quite expensive. You can even use a skirt steak if you want, but that's just too expensive, and I don't think you need to do that. But you can definitely use whatever steak that you want. After I had washed it, I had put it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes just to firm up. The reason why I like the steak because, well, when it has the bone in it, it tends to be a really juicy steak. And as you can see, there's a little bit of marbles of fat in between the meats. That is going to ensure you that the steak is going to be nice and tender and juicy. And I'm just going to go against the grain because the grain is going this way. And I'm going to be cutting it this way in strips. And that's also a great way to cut steak so it doesn't become stiff on you. So I'm just going to get this going. And once I got all my strips, oh, and by the way, save the bones. Put it in a Ziploc bag, stick it in your freezer. You can definitely make a great beef broth with it, or rather beef, you can definitely make a nice good beef broth with this. I do have a chicken broth that you should definitely check. It is absolutely easy to make and delicious. But anyway, I'm going to continue on with this, cutting this in strips, and then I'm just going to save my bone, wash my hands, and heat up my pan, and then I'm going to show you what else I do next. Okay guys, now let's begin. Now I finished cutting up my steak, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this steak. Now, like I told you, if you need me to make this from homemade, this will be lovely to have on hand. I certainly will. I ran out of my homemade stuff myself, so I had to buy some. So this doesn't have any salt, which is perfect because you can control the taste of your foods if it doesn't have any salt in it. And there's a lot of meat in here, so you want to put enough. And that was 1 tablespoon. Now this is the salt. I'm only going to put about half a teaspoon in here. That should be more than enough. Then I have my pepper. I love to grind the pepper myself. My spoon fits in here, probably not. I'm also going to put a teaspoon, but this is also according to your taste in case you want more or less. And that's 1. And this is my easy go-to homemade seasoning. I'm also going to put a teaspoon, which that will also equal to, let me just put a tiny bit more. This will equal to 1 packet if you had it from store. Let me put this on the side over here. And this, my friends, is the marinade that we made. Look at that. It smells and looks amazing. It's a little bit on the chunky side, but it is perfect the way it is. And that also is gonna go right in here, full of flavor, full of amazing ingredients, really easy to do. You can even have this sit marinated in your refrigerator overnight and just cook it the next day. It will be absolutely dynamite. Get your clean hands, which is the cook's best tools. We are going to mix this all together. Okay guys, now right here I'm using my cast iron skillet that has high sides. It is screaming hot. You don't have to use a cast iron skillet if you don't want to. This is just my preference. Alright, so while this is getting really heated up really good, nice and hot, I am not going to put any oil in this because the steaks are going to throw out some oil because it's a nice marble type of steak. Plus, it has olive oil in it already. So I'm going to be putting in small batches at a time, removing it, putting in the rest until all is completed, and then I'm going to put it all back in the pot, and I'm going to show you how that looks. Alright, so okay guys, welcome back. This is my last batch, and I allowed each batch, which it took me 4 batches to do, I allowed each batch to cook about 3 to 4 minutes each side. They're not fully cooked through, but just enough. And look at that amazing little gravy it created in the bottom. Absolutely delicious. Well, I'm going to put in the rest in now. And I cleaned out my tongs, so, you know, I don't cross-contaminate nothing. And now what we do is finish cooking everything all together. Look, it looks juicy. I love it. It smells, oh my God, so crazy good in here. I'm going to put in my onions and my bell peppers. So what I want to do is I want this to wilt down a little bit. I still want my onions to be a little softened but not mushy. I want it to have some texture. I want my my peppers to have a little bit of texture too, but still be a little cooked, a little wilt, but not too soft, because everything is now just gonna steam up and they're gonna get really nice and coated. So I'm gonna let this cook down for 10 minutes or so, and I'll see you right back. Okay, look at that. 10 minutes later, everything welts down. It looks beautiful. It smells amazing. Guys, I am ready to dig in. I just want to make sure that it doesn't spill on the other side. I'm in food heaven. Oh wow. Right on the money, honey. You need to make this. Make it for your family or even for guests. It makes a lot. So much full of flavors. It is totally dynamite. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure cooking along with you. Don't forget to make this. Tag me on social media when you do make this. Visit me and I'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.